Our next guest is a wildly successful stand-up comic whom you can see live all over the place on the Don't Worry, Be Fluffy tour. Please say hello to Gabriel Iglesias. That is a beautiful. Did you go to TJ Maxx today? What happened?
Something I had in the closet. How are you, man?
I'm good. Would you really vote for Guillermo for president if he was running?
You know what? See. That's right.
You usually wear Hawaiian shirts. This is a departure for you.
You know what? Yeah, but you know it's been 27 years, so you got to change it up sometimes. And so, not saying I've used the same shirt for 27 years, but. I found a guy who does an incredible job, and I wanted to do something special for the show.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you.
And so I hope you like it, Guillermo.
I like it, yeah, very good. Yeah, good job. Muy bueno.
Do you, how many...
Contrary to popular belief, not all Mexicans know each other. Because they're like, they seem so friendly with one another. Hey, wait, ¿te paga bien?
Sí, sí me paga bien.
Okay, qué bueno. All right, just making sure.
You, how many Hawaiian shirts do you own?
At one point, I had over 500.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in all sizes, because my career has fluctuated.
It has it? Yeah. And at any point, do you go like, oh, this is my trademark, really? This is, I'm known for wearing these, but I don't want to wear them anymore.
I think that after so many years, people already know it's me. I mean, I made it a point to always wear shorts, and now I'm wearing pants. And yeah, the Hawaiian shirt thing, you know, from time to time, I'll still wear them. But if I have a chance to have something personalized and custom like this, I'm going to go for this all day.
Why did you drop the shorts and start wearing pants?
If you really want to know the truth,
yeah,
the last time I did a talk show, I was wearing shorts, and I guess I tried to cross my legs, and I had a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, and apparently people saw a little, you know, Pikachu. Yeah, so...
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, let me play it safe. The cameras are straight ahead.
Time
I don't
to
want
grow up.
have my little Sharon Stone moment here, and kind of just, so let's you know, keep the dignity.
You do a lot of tour dates, right? You are on the road all the time.
Anywhere, everywhere.
Do you go straight through when you're on tour? Do you take breaks in the middle? How do you do it?
Well, I've been on tour. I haven't stopped, basically, with the exception of COVID. But every now and then I get a little bit of a break. I actually went to Disneyland a couple weeks ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had some family in town, and I says, you know what? They hadn't been in over 40 years, and so I took my sister and my brother-in-law.
Nice.
And we had a good old time at Disneyland until...
Kids?
No kids. I'm one of those. I know. And I'm like, you're supposed to bring children. Well, we're kids at heart.
Oh, you went to Disneyland without kids?
Without kids, and that
on drugs
backfired.
or off?
Alcohol. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Alcohol. We went to the park. We had a great time until the ride broke.
Which one?
We were on Cars, and it was going great until the car all of a sudden came to a complete stop in the middle of the ride. And my sister and my brother-in-law were like, is this part of the experience? And I'm like, no, we're supposed to finish. And yeah, we were stuck there for about 20 minutes, and they Disney sent their people to come out and pull us out of the car.
Can't you just get out of those cars?
You would think you could, but the seatbelts they keep you locked in. So it's not like you can just click, and then now you're roaming around the set. But
it's like being on the 405 in a way. You're just stuck there.
Yeah. So it was okay. I'm fine. I was out in the sun. I'm good. I'm golden brown. My sister's golden brown. My brother-in-law, he's from Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, pobrecito. Yeah, he got cooked, man. He was in that sun for 20 minutes, and don't you know?
20 minutes did him in.
20 minutes, man.
He's got that Nordic blood that doesn't hold up very well.
Pure. He's pure.
Yeah.
He's pure.
You grew up in Southern California, where in San Diego you grew up?
I was born in San Diego, but I grew up in Long Beach, actually, you know, which is nice because this is a short drive for me. Usually I got to fly.
And you like it here? Is this some place that you plan to live for your whole life? Los Angeles?
It's been home forever, but recently I had a situation where they broke into my house.
Who did?
Well, I don't know. But it's California, so even if we know, it doesn't mean anything.
Were they?
Sorry, hold on. That was a good point, wasn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they wearing Hawaiian shirts when they left, or did they? No, I'm sorry to hear that. Did they take any of your good stuff?
They when they broke in, I don't think they realized whose house it was. They hit 4 houses that day.
Oh, okay.
And when they broke in, they made a mess. Of course, they went through all the drawers, cupboards, pulled picture frames off the walls. And I asked the detective, why did they pull picture frames off the wall but not take the frames? He goes, well, no, they were looking for a safe. And I said, well, I just got this money. So I said, did they check the mattress? And he goes, well, I don't know. So we went in the room and I lifted up the mattress and I was like, stupid, right?
Very traditional.
Oh. They had no idea they were robbing somebody more ghetto than them. You know what I mean? So, perfect, man. It was perfect, but...
You did something that no comic had ever done. You sold out Dodger Stadium, which is like something that... like Elton John does, you know, or the Rolling Stones have sold out Dodger Stadium. But as a comedian, especially a comedian from this area, when something like that happens, does it make you think back on your humble beginnings as a stand-up comic?
Absolutely. And I felt like that night it wasn't me that sold it out. I felt like we had sold it out because so many people have been following my career for all these years. And that night, it didn't feel like it was my show. It felt like it was a celebration. Like everybody there was excited and happy to see this hometown kid sell out Dodger Stadium. And I'm like, I could have died the next day. Right. And man, it was such a great moment.
What was the worst stand-up comedy experience you had? I'm assuming that may have been the best.
Dodger Stadium was definitely the best. And as far as the worst, in the early days, I did shows off the backs of pickup trucks. And the worst one was inside of an empty swimming pool. Yeah, I know. It was like that movie where Jean-Claude Van Damme is fighting the dude, but I was only fighting my demons.
They put you in the bottom of a pool?
So here was the logic behind it. And at the time, I didn't know what a good gig was and what a bad gig was. I was just happy to be in front of people doing stand-up. And so the guy tells me, listen, bro, if you stand at the bottom of the pool, the acoustics will carry up. I guess he was some acoustics dude who couldn't fill a pool. And we'll stand out on the edge and we'll hear you good. And believe it or not, the people laughed. It was a good show after we got over the whole me trying to get out of the empty swimming pool. But yeah, so when you start off like that and you end up at Dodger Stadium 20 some odd years later, it's an incredible feeling because you know what it's like to struggle and fight and claw your way out of a pool and now have the success of being in front of the entire city.
Yeah, really, you go from one big bowl to another. Yeah. Gabriel Iglesias, get tickets to his stand-up tour. Don't worry, be fluffy at fluffyguy.com. Thank you, Gabriel. We'll be back with Ernest.